to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Reed. Coulibaly on the wing. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
My goodness, you see the elite athleticism of Bilal Coulibaly with a little sauce.
And the basket by Jokic.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Coulibaly. Toronto grabs the miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Levine, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And here's Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Toronto trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
18 feet out. Thompson pulls it in.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Reed, good.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from three, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Outside Levine. And the three off target. Washington leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Reed. Levine with a steal. Left side Porter. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one is hammered home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
On defense, Washington. 4-point game. Here's Ivy. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
He shoots it. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. On offense, here come the Raptors. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, I love watching Green take it all the way to the rack. With his size and speed, he puts a ton of pressure on the defense to foul him.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington leading by 3.
2 minutes left.
A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
And it's Jokic off the drive. Fades back. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Asenge. Sharp with it. Picked up by Reddish. And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Wizards making a switch here. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Jokic off the drive.
So crafty on these takes to the rim. Jokic senses when he should just look to drive.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Can't hit from in close.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Fires from deep. Rebound Toronto. And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Sharp with it. He's got 5. Three seconds left. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards leading by
35.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Porter's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Sharp. From outside the arc. Asenge no good. And it's Levine with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 9. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Up top, Siakam. Pass to Dadye. Now Smart. Here's Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Big picture question, Doris. What do you think of the direction of the game?
I love where the game is. Players have never been more skilled. The three-point shooting and the tough shot making is at its highest level. And I think the physicality that's slowly being reincorporated is perfect.
And it's Coulibaly missing. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam outside. The layup off target. And it's Washington with the ball. Down low. Walker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's Levine for 3. Washington with a rebound. Thompson outside. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And Dadier pulls it down. Here's Toronto with the ball. 9-point game. And it's Smart missing. And it's Washington with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Sharp. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Sharp's got 9.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Siakam the screen. To the inside. High percentage range, Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Number 44.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Levine in deep. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Toronto. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Wizards making a switch here.
Make some noise for them again.
And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Sharp on the take.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Jackson, left side. Rebound, Toronto. And here's Barnes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Jokic. Jokic slashes his way inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
Outside Reed. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with a 3. Washington leading by 7. Pass to Jackson. It's Sharp on the wing. 11 points in the game. It's Walker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
A nice shot by Ivy.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Lets it fly. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Oh, hey! How about that? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow! Jaden Ivey. Goodness.
No good on the triple.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
All alone on the break. A nice shot by Daguerre.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
There's the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ivy outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Washington leading by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So now a timeout called by Brian Keith. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 5. Pass to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson left side. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Porter. Right side Levine. Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Edwards for three. Outside Reed. 5 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Levine with a drive. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Levine's got 7.
Well, this is Levine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
It's stolen by Smart. And now the Raptors on the break. On up the court. And then Siakam with the jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Thompson. He's off on the layup. Here's Jokic. Give him 23. Driving to the basket. And Jokic throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wow.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric. But beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Smart for three. Thompson pulls it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Takes a three. Jokic grabs the board. And so here is Toronto. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 27 points for Nikola Jokic. Pass to Walker. Outside Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Thompson outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Siakam for three. Rebound by the Wizards.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The three ball. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Siakam's got 7 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Jokic, no good.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Walker. Clock at 6. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Somebody doesn't have grandma.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Barnes. Nice move. Nifty move. Reed with the rebound. The Wizards trail by 3. Launches a 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Barnes. Ivy, left side. And he drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Ivy's got 7 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Sharp with it. He's picked up by Barnes. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And they take the lead. 17 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Outside Barnes. From deep. Washington with a rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Reddish. And here's Ivy from the arc. Unable to get that one. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Wizards out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
Back to Thompson. The kick out to Walker. Missed inside. Toronto trailing. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Walker. Pulls it in. And it's Jokic with the ball for Toronto. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And Jokic throws it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Driving in. All the way to the hole, Jokic.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, the long-range prowess of LaVine.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Edwards for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Outside LaVine. Crafty move. And LaVine throws it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Edwards looking it over. Fires for 3. Rebound Toronto. Outside Porter. And another basket for Toronto.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Toronto leading by 6. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
LaVine with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Toronto has possession. 3-point lead. Porter looks it over. It's a drive. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Now Edwards. Here's Reed. Shot clock at 5. He launches. Jokic pulls it down. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Thompson outside. Now Edwards. Here's Reed. Stolen by Jokic. Now Porter. Jokic outside. Here's the pass to Smart. Now LaVine. Jokic! He sticks the fadeaway jumper.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the Wizards making a change here. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. 17-footer on the way. He got it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
From deep. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Raptors.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Koulibaly fires. Cash from downtown. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's the teardrop. Oh, no good. And so Toronto takes the win. This one was in the balance.